A new game starts with creating a new character. What would you like to answer a series of questions about the type of vampire you would like to other game to create your character? Go directly to the character sheet and set your character's clan, gender, history, attributes, abilities, and spoilers. Replay some Bloodlines mission as you be of Leopold. Answer series. Question. What would you like to nail? Some drunken mortals attempt to pick a fight with you in a bar. Do you trash the place with the fools? Broken bodies, clear the place out with a mere wave of your hand. A vampire hunter chased you into a crowd of mortals. Do you reveal your supernatural presence, blinding everyone in the vicinity? Fade into the crowd and disappear from sight? Use your ability to read mortal minds and stay away from any sensation of hostility. Being a night person, you watch a lot of late night TV. Three movies are on. Which do you watch? First, Piece of the Monkey King, a wire Fu film with that scene where Wu hits 20-armed man with his bare hands. Sword of the Bushi, Japanese film where a lone samurai puts a path through a gang of Yakuza. Sergeant Murdenstein 3, the cop that doesn't play by the rules takes on drugs. Cargo. I like the song of it. You are in an hospital looking for the doctor who's late on his blood payments. Nurse steps in front of you and says, "You can't go in there. It's restricted to medical staff only." Do you toss her aside like a rag doll and keep going? Show her your fangs and send her fleeing in fear? Yeah. You met someone at the club and they took you back to their place. You start getting interested when all of a sudden you're someone come in front come in the front door, their spouse. Do you get to the kitchen, let them see you, pretend you're a distant cousin and they were nice enough to let you stay on the couch? Gather up your clothes, hide behind the door and sleep out of the apartment. Calmly explain you had no idea they were married and that you intend to leave and never come back. Keeping your finger over the speed dial in case you need. You want to turn this first date into a second. How do you do it? Look at me. I mean, who wouldn't want another dose of this? Intelligence conversation, the right wine ordering, the language of the language. Okay. The world's a cruel and unforgiving place, but you've gotten by so far. Why? It may be cruel for you, but for me it's hilarious because I keep it a secret. You have no idea of the truth as I've learned. Yeah, let's go. You have been embraced by the Tremere clan. Tremere are practitioners and creators of blood magic called thaumaturgy. Not generally trusted by other clans, Tremere are enshrouded in mystery and keep their motives hidden. Okay. Your vampire attributes and abilities have now been determined and enter into character sheet, which you will see next. After you tour the character sheet, you may make changes to the character or simply play as it is. Okay? These are your attributes and abilities, which feats are derived from. Attributes are your inherent character traits and broken into three categories: physical, social, and mental. Abilities are things you learn and are also broken into three categories: talents, skills, knowledge. Okay? Members of the sinister Tremere clan are masters of vampiric sorcery. So your strongest attribute is mental, in which you have 2 points you can spend. You also have 1 point to spend in physical and no points in social, your weakest attribute. As for abilities, being Tremere gives you advantage on arcane knowledges, and therefore you have 3 points to spend. You have only average abilities, talents that are weak in skills. Feats are actions you perform in the game. Feats are derived from adding attribute and ability. And An example would be a feat of lockpicking, which is derived from the attribute of dexterity and the ability of security. Hovering your mouse pointer over a feat will highlight the attribute point, which it is dependent. You are a member of the Tremere clan, masters of blood sorcery. Tremere are feared and mistrusted by other vampires, for, for the rituals and spells of these warlocks are potent, if not more so than any other vampiric power. Their disciplines are Auspex, or Perception, Dominate, Mind Control, Thaumaturgy, Blood Magic. Okay. This is your humanity, 7 is the norm, 10 is saintly, and the lower you go, the closer to the beast you become. Also, the lower your humanity, the greater your chances are of frenzy. When a vampire goes into frenzy, it loses all control and attacks any and all things around him. However, as you gain experience, you can spend experience points to increase your humanity. This is where your Masquerade violations are displayed. The Masquerade is a code by which many vampires can live. Anytime a vampire is seen doing supernatural act by a mortal, it is considered a Masquerade violation. You have 5 chances and each strike will have repercussions. If you commit 5 Masquerade violations, you will be dealt with harshly. This is where all information on things you are hovering on is displayed. Auto level on off button is a toggle that allows you to decide whether you want the computer to allocate your experience points you earn in data or whether you wish to allocate them yourself. The reset stats button is another toggle that allows you to clear out your point allocation so that you can start over or return them to their last settings. The cancel button allows you to return to your last point in the game without changing your character sheet. Once you are satisfied your character settings, click on the accept button and play. Okay. So we had more mental than physical than social. Intelligence indicates your character's ability to learn things. Intelligence is essential for the research and intimidate feats. Intimidate measures your ability to instill fear in others and force their cooperation. Okay, and was research? Your character ability to read books and learn abilities. Intelligence and scholarship ability both contribute pieces. Okay. Wits. Measure your sharpness, the sharpness of your character's mind, the ability to of their feet. Wits improved combat defense, hacking feats, perception, awareness, action, defense, hacking. Oh, so firearm. Okay. What if I want? This is a lot. Let me think. What is your character knowledge of all locks and security needed for the lock picking? want lockpick. I think I want like my name. I think I would like to have a more social character, honestly. Like a social and mental character. There's- Prevents damage from bullets, police batons, and baseball bats. Increases soak bashing. Your ability to shrug off damage from bullets and blunt weapons. Stamina, as well as clothing and body armor, contribute to the bashing soak skill. Okay, I'm gonna remove this because I between charisma and manipulation. Manipulation is necessary for the ego bit. Of goods, the manipulation contribute the finance ability. But okay, what about charisma? Measures your character's ability to sway others through personality. Charisma is an important part of persuasion feat. Yeah, I want charisma. Oh, so I can't remove from physical and put. Don't get it. Oh, so I have different points for physical, for social, and for mental. Okay, so I have to stick with physical. Okay. Uh, then I guess I'll go dexterity for lock picking and sneaking. Yeah. No more. Charisma, mental, intelligence. Do I want intelligence instead of wits? The hacking feat. Faction. Okay, I guess it will stay. And I have to choose skill, I guess. Because it can transfer over here. Okay, I get it. Same as this one. And the disciplines are the only ones that the three the three disciplines share the same points. Okay. So stealth maybe or security measures your character ability to move silently and avoid being detected. Stealth is a crucial component of the sneaking feat. Sneaking. Okay. About security. Like lockpick. I wonder how it works in this game. I never played Vampire the Masquerade. I don't know anything about it. I read like a few years ago a rule book for the TTRPG, and but I barely remember anything. I know about the clans, but I don't even remember what each clan represents. I guess still, I'm gonna go lockpicking or security in this case for the lockpicking. Now, knowledge, computer, yes, finance. I don't really care about this one. I'd rather have more investigation. Okay, now here, aspects. Enhances your mental faculties and allows you to perceive the auras of those around you as well, see better in darkness. All levels of aspects cost 1 blood per activation. Auspex carries no risk of violating the masquerade. Oh, sounds good. The part that of not violating the masquerade. Add 1 point to wits. Okay. And level 2 adds 1 point to wits and perception. Okay. Reveals the auras of all living within a modest port. Okay. Lasts 24 seconds. Okay. Dominate. Powerful supernatural abilities, each one specializes in its own unique set. Oh, that's the disciplines. Oh, okay. The superior strength of the vampiric mind allows your character to control the minds of the weaker kind and even some kindred. Dominate, dominate effects are covered actions. They cannot be tracked to, back to you and carry no risk of violating the masquerade. Okay, cool. Level 1 trance costs 1 blood. The target momentarily sinks into a deep trance for about 10 seconds. Okay, it's like a charm, stun. Okay. Level 2 costs 2 blood. All enemies within a small radius think you have disappeared. Oh, cool. So it's like invisibility, but instead I'm in plain sight, but the targets don't see me. I guess. I really like this one. Thaumaturgy. Blood magic, vampire. Practitioners of thaumaturgy can bend blood to powerful and terrible ends. The effects are spectacular and obviously supernatural and should not be used in safe areas lest you risk violating the masquerade. Okay. From all the disciplines, this is the only one that risks violating the masquerade. Blood strike. Blood projectile strike your victim. If the victim lives, the blood shot will return with stolen blood from your victim. Okay, level 2. Blood purge, 2 blood. Enemies near your character will become violently ill, vomiting blood, damaging to both normal and supernatural foes. So this is like combat. It's combat magic. I think I'd rather have dominate, really. I'm not I if possible, I think I'm not going to focus a lot on combat and more on the social and RPG side of the thing. I hear this game has a lot of uh RPG elements, like it should have, based on a TTRPG. I think I'm gonna. It is, yeah. I'm satisfied.
I want to show you something.
Good evening. My fellow kindred, my apologies for disrupting any business or interfering with prior engagements you may have had this evening. It's unfortunate that the affair that gathers us together tonight is a troubling one. We are here because the laws that bind our society, the laws that are the fabric of our existence, have been broken.
No,
As prince, I am within my rights to grant or deny the kindred of this city the privilege of siring. Many of you have come to me seeking permission, and I have endorsed some of these requests. However, the accused that sits before you tonight was not refused permission. Indeed, my permission was never sought at all. They were caught shortly after the embrace of this child. It pains me to announce the sentence, as up to tonight I considered the accused a loyal and upstanding member of our organization. But as some of you may know, the penalty for this transgression is death. Know that I am no more adjudicator than I am a servant to the law that governs us all. Let tonight's proceedings serve as a reminder to our community that we must adhere to the code that binds our society, lest we endanger all of our blood. Forgive me. Let the penalty commence. Which leads to the fate of the ill-begotten progeny. Without a sire, most childer are doomed to walk the earth never knowing their place, their responsibility, and most importantly, the laws they must obey. Therefore, I have decided that...
This is bullshit! All I'm saying is that he better not do it.
If Mr. Rodriguez would let me finish. I have decided to let this kindred live. They shall be instructed in the ways of our kind and be granted the same rights. Let no one say I am unsympathetic to the plights and causes of this community. I thank you all for attending these proceedings, and I hope their significance is not lost. Good evening. Your sire, tragic, my apologies. But you see, there is a strict code of conduct that all of us must adhere to if we wish to survive. When anyone breaks these laws, they undermine the well-worn fabric of our centuries-old society. Understand my predicament. Allowing you to live makes me directly responsible for your subsequent behavior. So, what I'm offering is not generosity, but the opportunity to transcend the fate woven by your sire. This is your trial. You will be brought to Santa Monica. There you will meet an agent by the name of Mercurio. He will provide the details of your labor. I've shown you great clemency. Prove it was more than a wasted gesture, fledgling. Don't come back until you do. Good evening.
Use the mouse to look around, use WASD keys to move, use the walk key. Alt, walk and toggle walk, run, and toggle auto move. Oh, auto move, okay. Insert and delete to toggle walk run. Okay, I use the toggle view key. Switch between first and third person. The camera keys. Move the camera in third person. Use the hotkey menu. Actions. The blood bar is start the game. Let me see. The fuck?
What a scene, man! Woo-wee! Then they just plop you out here like a naked baby in the woods. How about that? Look, kiddo, it's probably a lot for you to take in, so, why don't you let me show you the ropes? What do you say? I'm Jack. What's important is I'm offering help. You make it back from Santa Monica with your hide and we'll trade life stories, okay? Till then, I got about this much time. You in or out?
Okay, I could use the help.
All right. Why don't we, step out back here?
Yeah, let's get away from that horrible place. But
Christ, it's stuffy in there, huh? This is much better. Now, we ain't got much time, but I figure somebody should fill you in on the bare bones stuff at least, you know. Could save your hide. You look wobbly. You even had a drink yet?
a drink of what? What?
Oh, man, we're popping a cherry here. Ah, you're gonna love this. All right, check it out. Blood, it's your new rack of lamb, your new champagne, plus your new fucking heroin, kid. Get ready, though, because, hey, it's never as sweet as the first time.
What do I do?
But down around the corner there, I saw this human. Poor SOB can't find his car.
What do I mean,
Alright. You go down there, casual like. You creep up on him, then bare those little fangs and feed. Don't worry if you weren't captain of the wrestling team or something, because it'll come so natural you think you've done it 1,000 times already.
won't he become a vampire then?
Forget that comic book crap, kid. It don't work that way. Now go for it. Be sure, though, and this is important, so listen up. Be sure not to drain him dry, okay? It might be hard to resist, but don't kill him.
Alright. This is your blood pool. Blood is the fuel for your vampiric powers or disciplines. When your blood pool is low, you need to refill it. Humans are an abundant source of blood in most areas of the game. One is in the alley around the corner. Okay. But I still want to test something first. Okay, this was... Okay. Cool. And C, I think it was? Okay. But I didn't get the new pad. Oh, so you... Okay. Never saw this in a game before. I make it... Doesn't reset. Okay. And it was... Alt? I believe it was the alt key. Made me just walk. Guess not. Insert. Okay, it's the insert. The delete key. It's auto walk. Okay, I'm auto walking. And insert. Auto walking. Quit. Okay. Okay, I think I get it. So what was the alt key for? Let's see. So control. I don't see the alt key anywhere. Okay. Turn left. There is something about skills. Sorry, guy. I just like knowing my keys and Ah, the hotkey menu. Visuals. Okay. I get. Okay. So if I press the key, okay. Melee weapons. Fists. Okay. Ranged weapons. Blood heal. Blood heal. Blood buff. Aspects of. So. Okay, they probably will show me how it works. Okay.
Yeah, whenever you're done, sweet cheeks, we can move this show along.
Oh my god, sorry. Uh. So. Feeding on humans fills your blood pool. To feed, approach your victim and press the feed key when you are close. It is important that humans do not see you feed on other humans. Okay. When you have begun feeding on your victim, you will see this bar appear. This represents your victim's blood pool. You should stop feeding before emptying his blood pool and killing him. Press feed again to stop feeding. Okay, simple enough. Let's feed, I guess. And stop. On this game are strange, but I'll get used to it, I think. So,
Yeah. Ah, yeah. Hell yeah, you're feeling it. I can see it in your eyes. You're a born-again predator. Feeling that blood bubbling inside you, lifting you up. That's it, kid. That's what it's all about right there.
great. When do I get my cape? Do I get to pick the color?
All right, you got the blood, you're feeling all kick-ass, feeling better than your best day living, but wait, it gets better. All kindred, that's our word for vampire. All kindred have a few things in common. Things that set them right square above humans on the food chain.
Yeah? Like what?
Like sharper senses, a body that can take a beating, and if you play your cards right, eternal life. That's no sure bet, but still, a chance at immortality's not a bad deal. And that's just for starters. Fringe benefits for joining the club.
So I'm going to live forever?
Well, you can still be destroyed, but forget the books and the movies. Garlic, it's worthless. A cross? Shove it right up their ass. A steak? Only if it catches you in the heart, and then it just paralyzes you. Running water? That's no problem. I bathe. Occasionally. Now, a shotgun blast to the head. Oh, that's trouble, boy. Fire? That's real trouble. Sunlight? Well, you catch a sunrise and it's all over, kiddo. Get it? Okay, now. The fuck is this? Look, you get inside here and head upstairs. Meet up in a bit. I'm just gonna go see what the ruckus is.
At the bottom of your screen is the use icon. This icon appears when you are able to use an object in front of. Press the use key, default E, to use the object that indicates. The use icon is context sensitive. That is, it will look different depending on the object that you can use. In this case, the door can be opened. Okay. Press the jump key, jump onto the boxes against the wall and up to the walkway above. Okay. Your feats are the combination of your various abilities and attributes. The higher your feat scores, the better you are at the activity influence. Inspection is a feat. It's the combination of perception and investigation. It allows you to see hidden and secret things. For example, the lockpick on the creative front. You can find feats listed on the right hand side of your character sheet. You can pick up certain objects in the world. If you are able to pick up, you will see a use icon appear when you are close enough. And the crosshair in the center, I'm gonna press the use key. Okay. How do I check my oh, it is character sheet. Okay. Okay, I guess.
Come down here. Stay away from the windows. Oh, it's a Sabat raid. Sabat? They're, Christ, I was hoping to spare you this shit till later. Sabat, no. They're mostly mindless, bloodthirsty assholes. That's all you need to know for now, alright?
Well, what's up?
Sabat got wind of the gathering here, so they figured they'd raise a little hell, put a little heat on the new prince.
What's the prince? What's the prince of prince of?
No time for political rundown. Job one, get out of here alive. Sabat might be mindless, but they hit like a Mack truck, like raging savages. Nothing a fledgling like me wants to mess with.
What am I supposed to do?
Shh, shh. Heads up. Back away. Dumb, frenzied Sabat bastards. Alright, we gotta vamoose out the back quick. I'll stay and keep a watch out. You get us into the office. The door's around the corner here.
Right. To access your quest log, press the quest log key. Quest log contains information about your quests as well as any notes and instructions you will need to complete them. Okay. Jihad for beginners. A vicious vampire faction known as the Sabbath has launched an assault on the secret Camarilla gathering downtown. You and Jack are caught in the middle. To escape, you must gain entry into the office. Okay. I explore just a little, just to see if I missed anything.
Go
Hello, Jack.
on. I'll be right here.
When a door is locked, you will see this use icon. Lockpicking is a combination of dexterity and security. That helps you open locked doors with lockpick. When you see this icon, use key and lockpick it. Once you have begun lockpicking, you will see this bar. It represents the time needed to pick the lock. The value of your lockpicking feat is equal to or greater than the difficulty of the lock. You will be able to pick it. Okay. Can pick something here? What the heck?
Shortcut. Well, nicely done, though. Not exactly an angel in life, were you?
I had my moments.
Cool. Now, if you want a lesson on how really not to act, take notes from those Sabat assholes. You're a big bad vampire. Yeah, great, congrats. Now keep it to yourself. You go roar and you beat your chest, and that's what you can expect.
Wait, I still got that list from people from high school. Why not?
It's the same reason you don't let humans see you feeding. It's why the wolf doesn't want the sheep to know he's there. It's also why you don't go juggling dumpsters or outrun the 815 from Sacramento, and it's why you didn't know any of this when you woke up this morning.
Okay, I get it.
Keep our secret, and you make things easier on all of us. We're living in the age of cell phone cameras. Fuck-ups ain't tolerated. Makes sense enough, right? Well, it ain't a casual thing for a fledgling like you.
What do you mean? What could happen?
That party back there with the guy in the suit and the Magilla Gorilla? The assholes that put your sire to death? That's the Camarilla. They make a tidy business out of enforcing vampire laws like this one.
Camarilla, so they're like the vampire good guys?
Yeah, I'll tell you what I think some other time, maybe. I like to let people form their own opinions.
Alright, so what's next?
Alright, now don't worry, because I know the area a little. You know what? I'm glad we're in this situation, you and I. It illustrates a point. You gotta utilize your surroundings.
Okay, but what does that mean exactly?
You do what you gotta do. Theft, destruction of property, breaking and entering. These will be the least of your sins before the night's out. So look around here. We gotta get out the back there through that magnetically sealed door. There must be a key someplace.
Area indicator. The icon to the left indicates that you are in a combat area. Combat, anything goes. The Masquerade, respect the Masquerade. Elysium, vampire neutral ground. No combat or disciplines are allowed except blood buff while lockpicking. In Masquerade areas, breaking the Masquerade can carry dire consequences, such as the unwanted attention of vampire hunters. After 5 Masquerade violations, your game is over. Your current number of violations is displayed on the upper right corner of your character sheet. Whee! Okay. Can I do anything about this? When you can use a computer, you will see this use the icon. Computers are often helpful in solving puzzle quests. They can hold information like emails and files, as well control various electronic devices. Each computer will have a list of menus and commands you can use. Many menus and commands will be password protected. Hacking a combination of which and computer is a feat that allows you to hack into password protected items. You will be prompted to press Ctrl C to attempt your hacking feat. If the value of your hacking feat is equal to or greater than the difficulty of the encryption, you will be successful. Stop using a computer, type quit or use the escape key. Okay. Save. Control C. Shop. Press enter to continue. Okay. Available menus. Oh. Oh, so I have to put the save and lock. Alright. Not gonna lie, this is kinda cool. When you approach a container, you will see this use icon. Press the use key, default E to open it. If it is locked, you try your lockpick. Once opened, your inventory appears on the left side of the. Your inventory open appears on the left side of the screen, and the container's contents on the right. Select items with any mouse button. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's a password. Into the stairwell at the back of the shop. Okay, cake. It's not here. Wallet. Your wallet is empty, baby. You're so broke you can't even afford to pay attention. Your keyring contains. Ah, okay. Okay.
There we go. Now take that keycard and head out the back. I'll meet you out in the alley there. I'm gonna check out things from topside.
Press the inventory key I to access your inventory. Click on the left and right arrow buttons above your inventory list with any mouse button to access different inventory categories. These are located in the equipment category on a keyring. Most keys, once used, will not be needed again and are removed. Some doors have magnetic locks and cannot be picked open. They must be opened with the appropriate keycard. Okay, so yeah, and it's the same menu. Fists. For all combat requirement. No weapons ready. Okay. 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 Here at all? Nothing? Check if there's... Sometimes I like to just lose some time checking things. What is the alt button? What was this? Go outside and check around the back. And now I have one piece. You have been wounded by the Sabbath. Or Sabbath, I think I'm going to keep saying Sabbath out of... I don't know why. This blue bar represents... Where is the mouse? I can't read that. And I think it was important. I use just like that. Okay. Okay.
Fucking waste of unlife, these Sabat vatos. You get winged? Hey, hey! Look at them potholes. Those will close up soon enough. Better feed, though. There's someone down the stairs here. It's not the freshest catch, but he'll do.
What's the difference? Blood's blood, right?
Well, when it comes to feeding, it's quality blood you're looking for, not the quantity. Bums and lowlife don't pack the same punch that a healthy, well-bred human will. Juice bags with a pedigree. That's the good stuff. But you gotta take what you can get. You ever had a PhD, kid? Ooh, that's good stuff.
You say so.
Remember what I said, though. Don't kill them. At least not the innocent ones. You're a monster now. Make no mistake. One of the damned and the fallen. You need to hold on to every last shred of humanity you have.
Let's say I get a little overzealous. What happens then?
An innocent's an innocent. You kill one, even a worthless bum, even by accident, and it's gonna cost you a piece of your own humanity. Bring you closer to that beast you got welling up inside you.
The beast? What exactly does that mean?
The beast, it's always there, waiting to take over. When it does, it's like a wild animal wearing your skin. Desperate, scared, reckless. He'll do anything to survive, and it's you that has to deal with the consequences.
So I can kill anyone. That seems a little restricting.
I said innocent humans. If some asshole levels a 12 gauge your way, you drain him, skin him, and bash in his skull. Self-preservation is a vital part of humanity, after all. My favorite part, in fact.
I think I follow.
The only way to fight the beast is to keep in touch with your humanity and don't go hungry. It's a fine line.
Got it.
All right, now go feed. Careful, though. He's gonna drain fast.
Be back in a minute. Alright. Feed on the bum at the bottom of the stairs. Okay. Aspects, I think it was. Yes, it was ours. Yeah, of course. Remember, you want to avoid draining your victims. Draining innocent humans will give you a penalty to your humanity. The lower your humanity, the closer you get to the beast. If your humanity gets too low, you will begin to lose control of your character. It's known as frenzying and may result in a masquerade violation if you are around. Hello. And stop.
Not
Jack.
quite as good, huh? You can do worse. There's some rats down the way. You think I'm kidding? You can survive feeding on animals if you can stomach that kind of thing.
Worse than a bum's neck? That scarf tasted like the old gym socks.
Well, give it a try.
I'll think about it. Rats can be fed upon to gain a single blood point, and you will find some rats at the end of the alley. Killing rats has no impact on your humanity score. Humans do not react well when live rats being sucked on. Yes, so. Feed on some rats, okay. Where the rats? Oh, they are. More? Okay. Let's feed on rats. Not enough?
You rat sucker. Hey, I don't care what you do, but just so you know, polite vampire society looks down on that kind of thing.
Yeah, after tasting one of those, I don't blame them.
Keep it down. Got someone around the way here.
This one guy?
Not too much of a threat by himself, but you never know if there's more in shouting range. You're gonna have to sneak past.
Sneak where?
The building across from us with the garage door. There's some double doors on the far side. I'll meet you inside. Just stay low and stick to the shadows. And don't let him see you.
I'll do my best. See you in a minute.
Alright, go.
Sneaking is a combination of dexterity and stealth. Is Sneaking, a combination of dexterity and stealth, is a feat that allows you to move among your victims and enemies without being detected. You must be crouched to sneak. You can crouch by pressing the crouch key. Control. The meter to the left indicates the proximity of your enemies and their distance and their chances of detecting you if they are looking your way. Green means you are completely safe. Yellow means you might be seen, and red means they will see you if they look in your direction. An enemy's chance of detecting you is directly tied to your sneaking feat. If you are detected, enemies will often say as much as and come to investigate. Okay. Sneak past the lone Sabbath member and go through the double doors. Okay.
I ain't done nothing.
Okay. What if I use... Oh crap. Wrong button. What if I use prospects? Oh. Okay. Oh, it changes as I move also. Okay, okay. You have to go past the double doors. Doors are not there, so this way I guess. Yeah. Yeah. Open the one dark door. This may be a witch.
Keep it quiet. They're inside here. Seems that shovelhead outside just got separated from his pack. He's wounded too. Go take care of him. Don't worry. He's probably greener than you.
What makes you think that?
The Savant, you see, they don't have the most rigorous training program. In fact, that poor sod is lucky if he knows he's a vampire.
How can that be?
He's probably just turned and beaten over the head. They like to do that, make shock troops, cannon fodder, put him out of his misery.
Okay, I'll do my
He
best.
is a vampire, so be ready.
I'll keep that
Go
in
get
mind
him.
on it. To engage in an armed combat, you need to equip your fists and then attack. To equip your fists, press the melee weapons key, default F1, until your fist icon is highlighted in your melee weapon inventory list. Then click the left mouse button. Pressing the attack key initiates your attack. Your unarmed combat feat is a combination of strength and brawl. It directly affects your success in unarmed combat. There are different attacks depending on what direction you are moving, and when you initiate your attack, try different combinations of moving and attacking. In the upcoming battle, you can also block your enemy's attack by holding the mode key tab. Oh, that's okay. Put your fists away. Press the holster button, default key H. So F1 Okay. 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 All right, man. Let's do this. Yep, son. You have just picked up Tire Iron. To equip this weapon, press the melee weapon key, default F1 until the tire icon is highlighted in your melee weapon inventory list, and then click the left mouse button. This icon indicates the weapon that you currently have equipped. For ranged weapons, there are numbers indicating your current reserve of ammo. Later in the game, you'll find armor to protect yourself. Equip it in the same way as weapons by pressing the armor key, F3, until the armor is highlighted, and then clicking the left mouse button. Okay, so pressing that key. Oh, damn. Okay. It's this dark. I don't get it. Is it a glitch?
That's that. Sounds like you got another pack moving in, though. The Sabat are going all out. You better head underground, avoid stray bullets.
Sounds like a good
All
strategy.
right, head down into the basement through the grate in there. Keep that tire iron handy. I'll be there in a minute.
Okay. Combat is not the only solution for sticky situations. You can also use your feats and disciplines in dialogue. When you are able to do this, your response will show up with different colors. And when using higher resolutions, different fonts. Oh, okay. Where was I? It indicated below. Okay.
Stop! You! Just stay back. Keep your distance. Now, who the hell are you? You involved in all this? Because I'm gonna radio this in, and SWAT will be all over this place.
Alright. The first option, is it a threat or some kind of mind control? Okay, I'll try it. You will show me the way out.
Yeah, okay. Alright. This way. This will lead us up to the warehouse. We can maybe sneak out that way.
This way. This will lead us up to the world. We can maybe... Better stay here. It's too dangerous for you. I thought maybe he's a good guy, and if he comes with me and dies, lose. Masquerade? When you are in position to perform a stealth kill, you will see this icon. Stealth kills have the advantage of being silent. To perform a stealth kill, equip your fists or a melee weapon, crouch, and sneak up behind your victim until you see the stealth kill icon. Then press the use key, or when you are on higher stealth levels, the attack key. So, but right now, probably the use key. Okay, let's try it. Alright. Alright.
Not sure what's going on. Sounds like the Sabbat's getting scattered. I'm gonna keep an ear to the ground. Be careful going forward here. Could be a whole mess of them holed up.
The more the merrier. Around here, boys. Disciplines are your vampiric powers and cost a certain amount of blood from your blood pool to activate. An innate ability common to all vampires is Blood Heal, which heals you. This icon indicates the power you currently have selected. There are two kinds of disciplines: passive disciplines that directly affect you, and target disciplines that directly affect your enemies. Blood Buff is another ability common to all vampires. Scroll the mouse wheel, select Blood Buff, and use the power key. Default right click to activate it. Blood Buff gives you a temporary bonus to all your physical attributes. This is useful in a variety of situations, like picking a lock that would otherwise be too difficult. Note, in Elysium areas you can use Blood Buff while picking a lock only. It's a lot to remember. Difficulty 3. Oh, I already had enough lockpick, but okay. Is someone. Your Mary have 3 unique abilities: Thaumaturgy, Spirit Blood Magic, Auspex, Second Sight that allows you to see the auras of others, and Dominate the ability to bend people to your will. Okay. Auspex gives you the ability to see people auras. The aura color indicates the individual's disposition. Auspex also increases your perception, important to both ranged combat and inspection feats. The use of Auspex is not a Masquerade violation. There is a guard up ahead. Use your Auspex. See his aura through machinery. Roll your mouse window, select Auspex, and use the power key to activate it. Remember, Auspex is a passive discipline. Make sure to pay attention to the discipline timer on the bottom right of your screen. Once you see the guard, whip the tire higher and move forward and kill him. Okay. Why didn't you do this attack?
Yeah, whenever you're done, sweet cheeks. I think they're clearing out. There's no need to go stirring up the hornet's nest till we know the score, though. Head through here and come to an elevator around the way.
I'll meet you over there.
Meet you there. Don't let them catch you.
Not in there. In 10 minutes, call the president. Okay. So... What?
I'd be pissed if this wasn't so cute. Look
Damn,
at you
sorry,
trying
Jack.
So hard.
Still...
It's absolutely precious.
Sorry. Okay. It's gonna happen a little until I get used to it. Anything I can do with this? Nothing. Maybe. Okay. Thaumaturgy is a sorcery that can bend blood to powerful and terrible hands. Thaumaturgy is a targeted discipline. It affects the effect and its length varies with each level. Use of thaumaturgy is a masquerade violation. The guard up ahead. Use thaumaturgy to attack the guard. You have level 1 thaumaturgy known as Blood Strike. Scroll the mouse wheel to select Blood Strike and place your cursor over the guard and use the power key to activate your discipline. Okay. Anything here? Prospects? And I see any. Dominate is the vampiric power to bend others to your will. Dominate is a targeted discipline. The effect and its length varies with each level. Use of Dominate is not a masquerade. There are 2 guards up ahead. Use Dominate to incapacitate them and then kill them. You have to level 2 Dominate known as Brain Wipes. Scroll the mouse wheel to Brain Wipe. Move nearer guards and use the power key. Activate Brain Wipe is an area of effect discipline. Both guards being fairly close will become mesmerized. Equip your entire and let's do that. Okay, now I'm gonna use blood buff, blood heal, sorry, and now again, and now motherfucker. I don't I think I like the fists more honestly. Because I can't double attack. Unless I'm doing something wrong, but blood heal. Okay. Good perspective. When you can pick up an object and throw it, you will see the use icon. Pick up an object, left click, throw an object, make no noise, and can be used to distract your enemies. There is a Sabbath vampire head and guarding the exit. Crouch, find an object that you can pick up and throw it away from the guard in the seconds. Yes, find the exit, sneak through the room and leave. Okay. Up. And go. Huh?
Fucking humans. gangbangers protecting their turf. Oh, man. I'm here thinking it's Sabat moving up in here. It's the fucking locals about to take one for the hood.
So what do we do?
Nah, they probably seen too much. Here, take this 38. Fucking pea shooter, but a few shots in it will take down a human.
Thanks.
Well, I'm gonna want it back, so don't go die and lose it. I don't use guns much. They're noisy, they're clumsy, practically useless against vampires, but still, a kindred's gotta keep up with the times. And in modern-day Los Angeles, that means coming strapped.
Useless against vampires?
Well, yeah, some are more lethal than others, of course. Watch out for those shotguns. Ouch, those things can smart, I tell you.
I hear you.
Head up and clear out what's left of them. Can't have them running their mouths about any of this. I'm gonna make sure there's no stragglers around outside.
Okay. You have been given a 30.38 revolver to equip. Press the range weapon keys by default F2 until the revolver icon is highlighted and then left click. To fire, press the attack key. Some weapons, but not the 38, have an alternate firing mode, such as automatic firing. Press the mode key. Okay. Range combat is a combination of perception of firearms. Is a feat that affects how well you shoot a gun. When you equip a gun, you will see the ranged combat cursor. Its spread and speed. Focus on its spread and the speed at which it focuses is a direct result of the value of your ranged combat feat. There are some bottles on the crate at the end of the hall. Aim your cursor, wait for it to fully focus, and use the attack key to fire the gun. Alright, let's try it. Oh damn, okay, I see it. We have one bullet left. Oh no, come on. Okay, I suck at this. Do you see me, Jack?
Go on up. I'll meet you.
Oh, I can tell you what this. But we need a keycard from the other side or something. Alright, okay, let's... I have to go ride up the elevator. Fight the gangman. Yeah, I guess. Oh, I was you. I think so. Oh shit, there's another one. Do I have anything to throw? What? And I like thaumaturgy. Okay. What about the knife? Yeah. Okay, did I get another gun or bullets? Okay, I got bullets. Maybe this reloads the gun? Yes, okay. Aged down. Hello,
That's
Jack.
it, kiddo. Just like that, and it's all over. Everyone slinks back to their corners of the city for the night.
That's it? It's all over?
Till the next night when the Camarilla finds some way to strike back. Parry, dodge, spin and all that, and so on and so on and so on.
So, this is normal.
Well, to be honest, you came at an interesting time, let's say. The Camarilla, the Sabat. Now, in LA, these are the new kids on the block. There's already plenty of kindred had stakes down in California long before them. Now, we got every ancient kindred rivalry playing out all over the city. A lot of tension out there. A lot of fear. A lot of jittery, high-strung predators clinging to their little pieces of eternity.
Okay.
Oh, boy. I think they're looking for you outside. Guess you got a cab to catch. I was hoping to fill you in on a little bit more, but... ah, hell, you'll figure it all out.
Oh, damn. No, I like Jack. He can have his gun back.
If you make it back, stop in at the last round. It's this bar downtown here. I'll fill you in on the politics. Now, that's the stuff that'll kill you. Good luck.
You have received 2 experience points by pressing the character sheet, the character editor key. You can access your character sheet and spend your experience points where you see fit. And spend experience points will stay available for experience pool. To experience. Okay. Where do I spend those? Your ability. Spend this. What? Oh, it has a cost. Okay. Cost 8, 4. Okay, I get it. But anything with 2 experience. That sucks. But we'll get there. Wherefore art thou, Mercurio? Prince Lacroix has dictated that you are to meet with an agent of his named Mercurio in Santa Monica. We'll provide you with the details of your assignment. Let's save the game. I should save the game more often, honestly. New saved game. Have a quick save option. F9. Okay. Okay, I guess that's it for now. This was the introduction. Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. So far, I'm kind of liking it. And oh, I really loved the computer one. You actually type the stuff. That's really cool. And yeah, I'm interested. Yeah. So I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching.